Hi guys, my name is Adesho. On today's episode of Mailbox, we'll be addressing different mails from different people all over the world. Our first mail today is from Uche. Uche is from Toronto. Uche says, confronting my friend and his family. Ever since my friend and his family came to stay with us since they moved to Canada, I've noticed certain things missing. From money in my wallet to certain shirts, to my wife's jewelries. I don't want to accuse anybody, but it's getting too much. I know they will soon leave, but I still feel the need to address it. How do I do it? So Uche, what needs to be addressed, whether it is family, friends, or whatever the case. If it's an issue of theft, for all you care, the stealing might not even be from them. It might be somebody that is in the house. It could even be anybody. So, assumption, they say, is the mother of all effort. So, really, you don't need to assume. I think you should just go ahead and ask. Things are beginning to miss. You say from money in the wallet to certain shirts to your wife's jewelry. So, it's a bit funny. So, the earlier you address it, the better. So, issues like that should be addressed immediately. Once it's an issue of theft, please go ahead. Address it. Just call everybody. There's a way you tell people to go to hell and they look forward to the trip. So you call them and you be as polite as possible. You don't want to be rude to anybody because then again they are your friends. So just speak to them and so that you can get to the bottom of things. And in issue of theft too, once you speak about it, somebody is not coming up. At least they know that something is missing and somebody knows. So that will stop. Then the issue of you can install cameras if possible, so that you don't want to be accusing people wrongly. So at your house, there's nothing to be scared of. You can actually install camera in certain angles in the home. They are just material things. It's not worth having to cross anybody's path. So you can sit down, have the talk, or ask questions in a polite way. That will be that, Uche. I hope I've been able to address your issue. The next mail is from Christopher from Kenya. He said, how do I tell my family about my passion? I'm a 20-year-old with a family of professionals. My parents are profs. My older siblings are gathering degrees like my parents. I hate anything school and I just want to focus on basketball. My family wants me to go for my second degree like it's a family thing. I will lose my mind if I do. My passion is b-ball, but I don't know how to let them know because they are very strict. Christopher, education is important. It's the bedrock to everything. It's an opportunity. It's actually an opportunity that some people want and they don't have. You have it on a platter of gold. So I would advise you grab it. You see, the issue of education doesn't stop you from playing basketball. Go and check in history. Most of the great people all over the world, they didn't stop education when they had the opportunity to. So if you can actually study, it even enhances whatever profession you are diving into, whether it's basketball, whether it's tennis, or whatever the case is. Do not see education as it's not education or passion, it's with. There are some certain things that you do in life that enhances whatever you're doing. If you have education, you can read and write, and you know certain things. It's a plus for you. So even as a basketballer, you are more respected. You have in-depth, more knowledge about what you're doing. So do not see, so when you use the word they are not gathering documents, it's education, it's good, they are degrees. It helps whatever knowledge. No knowledge is lost. So don't see it as, and there's nothing like you don't like school, you don't want anything that has to. I'm sure if that was what your parents did, if they say, they had passion and maybe they want to learn. I'm not saying people that didn't have opportunity to go to school are not doing well, but what I'm saying is, once the opportunity is, you have it, you're even ready to pay. It's not like you're the one that wants to hustle for the money, or they are telling you to bring the money to send yourself to school. So I think it's just an opportunity that you need to grab. You would say at the end of the day that you even be thankful to them for giving you that opportunity. You won't live with regrets. In a year, two, thereabouts, you are done with whatever you want to do. And I'm sure you can even be doing it vis-a-vis your basketball. So you can go for your sessions or for your training like later in the day and then go for it. So you can merge both together. People take up 3 jobs, even with school. But that's not even your situation. Yours is just for you to bag a second degree. I don't think it's a bad idea. If they are ready to pay, It won't take a year or two and you'll be done. It will even help you and it will enhance whatever career you are diving into. Christopher, I think I've been able to help you to a certain extent. Our last story for today's episode, the mail is from Farouk. Farouk is from Abuja. Farouk says, how to help my friend with suicidal thoughts. I have a friend who would open up to me about suicide running through his mind. He has been depressed for a while and it's been a battle for him. I've tried helping him, but even me, I've tried. He has a good life, he has money, stable family, but he's just not happy. I don't know what to tell him again. Farouk, well done. You've done well in the life of your friend as a friend. Now, Farouk, you to understand that you are not the savior. So you can't be Voltron in another person's life. Clearly, you can see that it's not even money problem. His family is stable. He's just not happy. So it's a state of the mind. So I think the only thing that I see that you can do for this guy is to pray for him. There's no two ways about it, because whatever he's going through is not material. It can't be seen. So since it's not material, it means that there's something that is going on within. If he doesn't want to talk to anybody about it, he doesn't want to go for therapy, I think in your place is just for you to pray for him. And then you can also mention it to his folks. So if you are close to his father or his mom or any of the brother, since you said he has suicidal thoughts, so that it won't be like an issue that you know and you didn't address. You can just run it by them and tell them to keep an eye on him, you know. And people's state of mind, people not being happy is nobody's responsibility. So your happiness or my happiness is not anybody's responsibility. There are some people that are used to, oh, I'm not happy with you, I'm not happy with this. It can't be your fault. It's not under your control. You can't really measure or control at what point you can tell people to be happy or not to be happy. So yours, in this case, Farouk, is just for you to be praying for your friend and reach out to the family to tell them what the guy is going through. That'll be all for today's episode of Mailbox. Till next time, God bless you.